In this video, I'm going to go over 4 tips to de-stress during this holiday season. We all have to-do lists, and most of them are pretty long, besides all the regular day-to-day activities we have. So one of the most important things I want you to remember is self-love and self-care. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot give to others. You have to fill your cup up first. So don't feel guilty if you take the time to have that cup of tea in the afternoon, to go have that massage, to just close your door and relax. Practice self-care. Also, it's okay if everything is not perfect. You may want the perfect holiday dinner, the perfect gift. It's okay. Don't go for perfection. Be easy on yourself. If the holiday cards don't get out, that's okay. People probably won't even remember next year. Also, remember to move your body. Our bodies are energy beings, full of energy, and it could get stuck when we get stressed. So move your body. Do some stretches, go for a walk, whatever is capable for you physically. Move your body, get that energy going in it. Also, be mindful. And this happened to me the other day. I was rushing around with my to-do list, getting ready to go pick up a gift that I had bought online, backing out of my driveway, crash right into a delivery truck. Luckily, no one was hurt. The damage was not too bad on my car, but there was damage. So I pulled back in my driveway after I dealt with the driver, and I thought, okay, this is a wake-up call. I am not being mindful. I am not being in the moment. I was already at the store I was going to, as opposed to pulling out of my driveway. So I was lucky. This was an inconvenience, but it could have been worse. So be mindful. Stay in the present moment. And I'm going to go over 4 different ways you can do this. And I urge you, during this stressful time of year, the stressful season, to practice mindfulness, to ground yourself, to practice self-love, self-care, whatever that looks like for you, without guilt. Do what's manageable, not perfection. So the first one is grounding yourself. And obviously I wasn't grounded the other day. So a couple ways to ground yourself. First, you can go outside, if it's not where it's snowing, and walk barefoot on the ground. Grounding yourself. You can stand with your feet firmly on the ground inside, if it's cold outside where you live, and picture roots going from your feet down into the depths of the earth, putting yourself in the earth. Another way I love to ground is to shake it off. Stand up and pretend you have sand all over your body, your legs, your arms, and shake it off. Shake it off. Do that for a minute or so. Shake it off. Grounding, you can also eat vegetables or food that is grown in the ground. Potatoes, carrots, that helps ground you. So the first one for the holiday stress is to ground yourself. Stay in this moment. The second, and we've heard this all the times, and it's funny, I have to remind my clients about this all the time, breathing. Breathing brings us back to our center, to our heart space. It helps us get out of our head and into our heart. And a simple way to do some breathing is called a box breath. So you inhale for a count of 4, you pause for a count of 4, you exhale for a count of 4, and you pause for a count of 4. The counting helps you get out of your head into your heart. So I'll review that again. Box breath. Inhale, count of 4, pause for 4, exhale for 4, pause for 4. Very simple. Box breathing into your breath. Another activity to ground yourself, reduce holiday stress is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simple. Think of your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you just stop. And first you look for 5 things you can see and name them. And then 4 things you could touch and actually stand up and go touch them, feel the textures. 3 things you could hear. Get very quiet, and what are 3 things you could hear? 2 things you could smell. If you have to get up and go to your refrigerator, whatever it is. And then 1 thing you could taste. So get some mints, go get a piece of candy, put it in your mouth, and just concentrate on the feelings, on the taste. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 5 things you could see, 4 things you could touch, 3 things you could hear, 2 things you could smell, and 1 thing you could taste. And my 4th tip is called mindful writing. And get your journal out or just a sheet of paper, and I like to do this with maybe some colored pens because it makes some interesting shapes. But you sit down with your marker, with a piece of paper, your journal, whatever, and on each inhale you draw a line. Each exhale you draw another line, but in a separate direction. Inhale again, a line. Exhale, another direction. So it'll be interesting to see the shapes that come up. And the other thing is, do not take your pen or pencil, whatever you're using, marker, off the paper. So you inhale one direction, exhale another. Inhale, exhale, and keep switching directions. You'd be surprised, you get some really interesting shapes. And I suggest doing this for a minute or 2. Again, this is another activity that will get you from your head into your heart. So again, the 4 things are grounding yourself. Remember the shake it off, roots in the ground. The second, the box breath. The third, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the 4th is the mindful writing with your breath. And again, the most thing I could stress, do not feel guilty if you do not get your whole to-do list done. If everything is not perfect, that's okay. You are doing the best you can. I'm sending you lots of love and light till next time. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel.